Well, good evening and welcome to the Johnson Sports Center here at Orny Hills Center Court. We're in Nampa, Idaho for the Nighthawks and the Vikings from Western Washington. I'm joined by Kerry Cook tonight. I'm Craig Stensgaard. How you doing, Kerry?
I'm doing really well and looking forward to a good ball game tonight. Watching both teams warm up, they look intense and ready to go.
Yeah, coming into tonight, the Nighthawks are fourth in the GNAC at 8-6 in conference. Western Washington is in seventh at 6-9. This last 2 weeks of the season, obviously pivotal. The top six make it into the GNAC tournament. So obviously that's heavy on the minds of both teams, as even though the Nighthawks are in fourth, I mean, nothing's guaranteed going into the last 4 games. Some teams have 4, some teams have 3. So it just depends on how the schedule draw is for you.
Yeah, and it's not like anybody has a lot of space between the other team, right above them or right below them. And so it's a close race. When you look at the 3 through 6, there's only a couple of games separating each of those teams. So
yeah, I would say the only teams with certainty lock are 1 and 2, and maybe Seattle Pacific at 9. But who knows what happens?
Because if NNU wins tonight, they're tied and for conference, and it'll be really interesting to see what happens. You know, Western Washington's motivated because they're one position out of the playoffs, and they're not. That's not historically where they are.
Right. And the Nighthawks and the Vikings' first matchup this season back in January up at Western Washington was a pretty one-sided affair, with Western Washington beating them 78-60. But the Nighthawks were doing it with a limited roster. So a little bit different look tonight. I expect a much better game here tonight in Nampa.
Yeah, I would too. You know, the Nighthawks started off the season well and then really went through a bad patch when they had some injuries and just weren't playing very well. And but Coach Rush and his coaching staff really worked hard and got them playing as a unit. They get healthy and have really been playing pretty well over the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, winners of 4 in a row are the Nighthawks. They pulled off an amazing upset win, and I say upset not in the win-loss record, but upset by the scoreboard. A 61-60 victory last Saturday at Central Washington, down 7 with a minute to play. So it was quite a comeback and just a great road win. Any road wins are good road wins, but that was they stole one. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely, and gives a testament to the grit that they've really developed over this season and their hard work and boy, when you have games like that and you see it pay off, it's pretty rewarding. I heard somebody else talking about when you play on the road, you have to be 10 points better than normal to get a win. And that would be a true statement in the GNAC, because any place you play in the GNAC is a tough place to play on the road.
And the week before that, the Nighthawks had headed up to Alaska, and they came home with a rare sweep in Alaska with 74-71 win at Anchorage, and then a 69-54 win at Fairbanks. So, most of the time the tradition says, man, if you can come back from Alaska with a split, you feel pretty good, just because of all that's involved with the travel. But to start that one off with the win at Anchorage was huge. And
it really was.
I mean, that's how you get a streak going, is wins like that, wins like the one at Central. So the Nighthawks are going to look to stretch it to 5 in a row tonight. We play at home on Saturday night against Simon Fraser, and then we'll finish next week on the road with a tough road stretch at Western Oregon, at St. Martin's. Both teams either tied above us in the standings with St. Martin's. Western Oregon just 1 game back of us in the standings. So, but like you said, on the road, doesn't matter. I mean, it's just hard to do.
Yeah, when you look at teams that are 8-6 and 7-7, those are virtually the same.
Exactly. So we're going to send it down to our courtside announcer. That is Mr. Tim Milburn, and he will bring us tonight's performances of the national anthem and the starting lineups. And we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the Johnson Sports Center, Orny Hills Center Court. This is the nest of your Nighthawks. Tonight, GNAC Conference matchup. The Nighthawks welcome in the Vikings of Western Washington. Fans, today's game is our annual GNAC Unity game. I'd like to welcome to the mic Destiny Herbert of NNU Track and Field. She's here to read the Unity Pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete, and I pledge to be a champion of unity on my team, on my campus, and in my community. I pledge to stand against all forces of division and separation. I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration. I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination. I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness. I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity. I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding. I pledge to stand against fear and doubt. I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another. I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy. I pledge to strive for change and growth. I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them. I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all. I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
We invite you to please remain standing for the invocation and the singing of the national anthem. Tonight, the invocation will be delivered by Ashley Gage, Associate Chaplain at NNU. The anthem tonight will be sung by Ryan Gage, the Worship and Creative Arts Pastor at College Church.
Will you join me in prayer? Heavenly and loving Father, we just thank you that we have the opportunity to gather together and take a moment to remember the beauty in which we were created to reflect you, the beauty of unity. And just like we heard, together we are stronger. Together we can unite and reflect the fullness of the kingdom of God, even in the midst of our diversity. And so we pray as we enter into this game tonight that we would be able to reflect a heart of unity, that it would be met with a spirit of competitiveness that reflects you both on and off the court. And as we leave this space, that we will remember that we are stronger together and that we will reflect that in the world today. We pray this all in your name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? All right, let's meet the starting lineup, beginning with the Vikings. Starting at guard, 6'4" sophomore out of Olympia, Washington, number 1, Kai Johnson. Also at guard, 6'1" senior, Fairbanks, Alaska, number 3, Daniel Hornbuckle. At guard, 5'8" junior out of Camp, Washington, number 5, D'Angelo Minnis. At Guard, 6'7" senior out of Anaheim Hills, California, number 11, Lucas Holden. And at forward, 6'8" freshman out of Everett, Washington, number 23, BJ Colley. Let's make some noise for our boys. Time to introduce the starting lineup for your Nighthawks. Begin with guard, 6'4" sophomore out of Boise, Idaho, number 0, Biggie Ferguson. Also in guard, 6'2" senior from Meridian, Idaho, number 1, Cody Toshiba. And guard, 6' sophomore wide, Idaho, number 3, Drew Allen. At forward, 6'6" sophomore from San Diego, California, number 10, Christian Rose. And in the middle, you forward, 6'9", junior out of Tracy, California, number 19, Vikings are coached by Tony Dominguez. He's assisted by David Dunham, Bob Hofstetter, Tapio, Jude, and A.J. Albert. Your Nighthawks are coached by Paul Rush. He's assisted by John Hawkins, Peter Krause, and Adam Bowles.
So we've met the starters, and we're all set to jump in the middle. B.J. Colley will tip it off against Gabe Murphy. Murphy tonight, second leading scorer for the Nighthawks, 11.3 points a ball game, averages nearly a double-double. As on the glass, Gabe pulls down 8.8 rebounds a ball game. And we're underway. So that's Daniel Hornbuckle. He'll handle the point guard duties. Oh, we're going to get a foul. Where's Coach Rush standing at? Oh, he's done at the end. No argument there. So Coach Rush probably had a better angle as anybody.
Well, he did the better angle than we did.
Yeah. So quickly, 2 free throws for Hornbuckle. He's a 6'1", 170-pound senior out of Fairbanks, Alaska. But he attended Portland Community College. So he got himself down to a little bit warmer weather, just a little bit wetter weather anyway. Second free throw is good. There's True Allen. He's guarded by Minnis. Terashima on the left side. Biggie comes around the screen. Quick three-pointers up, missed off to the right. Christian Rose with the offensive rebound. He's going to go to work. Up, tipped away. He'll reset. 12 on the shot clock. Drop down to Gabe and a turnover off the pass. So the Nighthawks will
ran that same play that they ran at the end of the Central Washington game to get Biggie Ferguson that open three up top, and he was wide open.
Step back off the dribble. Jumper is short. And then pinball on the rebound. Partial block shot, but offensive rebound. Three-pointers on the way, and it's up and good for Lucas Holden.
Good start for Western Washington. Not so good for Nighthawks. They've given up a couple of offensive rebounds and been frankly out-hustled so far.
True Allen misses it. It's tipped out of the hands of Holden, and it's Vikings basketball.
Credit to Western Washington for coming out with more energy.
Holden's a tough matchup, 6'7", 205-pound, kind of a swing man. Has skills away from the basket, obviously. I mean, he's a tough get. Into the lane, floaters off the back of the rim, rebound down to Rose. Terashima I think he was secondary was the shot. He wanted to lob it to Gabe, but that was not open. Quick three-pointer off the skip pass, and it's down for D'Angelo Minnis. Coach Rush wants a 30-second timeout, and he's going to go to the bench with 3 substitutions to bring that energy back up. Oh, and now 4 substitutions.
He's going to bring in Jalen Fox and Yaru Harvey, Aaron Murphy, and Mason Machado, and hopefully give a wake-up call to the starters.
I was going to say, that's a little statement right there. He didn't even going to take the time to yell at him. He's just going to coach the new guys.
Well, coach the new guys and yell at the new guys.
And now he'll have a chance to go and yell at the other guys.
Right.
Yep, there he goes, right there. Time management, that's what it's about in a 30-second timeout. He goes, I'm going to have all sorts of time
I'm
to
just going to kneel right down here by my starters.
Oh. Listen, I'm a Nighthawks fan, but as a parent and former coach, that stuff makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Here's True Allen. He's the only one that survived the substitution frenzy. Yaru Harvey travels, and the Nighthawks have their second turnover of the night.
The good news is there's a lot of time left in the game.
There is a lot of time left. And plenty of weapons on the floor to score some points for the Nighthawks. Harvey defending. Nice double team by Murphy. And that double team causes a turnover as they ball pressure, takes away the skip pass, and the Nighthawks have it back.
There's one thing Aaron Murphy will bring to the floor. It is energy.
Absolutely. Machado back to Allen. Three-pointer is short, but he hustles to get his own rebound. And he'll walk it through with a fresh 20 on the clock. Yaru Harvey puts it on the floor. A lot of contact. Kicks it out. Still a lot of time. Fadeaway jumper is missed, and we're going to get a foul on Machado. I think he hit the wrist of either Holden or yeah, I think it was Holden. Or Johnson, maybe. By the time I figure it out, no one will care anymore, so I'll stop. One-on-one by Hornbuckle against Murphy.
I think Hornbuckle thinks he might be able to get around Murphy.
You read my mind.
Aaron Murphy has incredible quickness for somebody who's 6'7", 6'8".
Aaron Murphy could be a tight end at a lot of schools because he has that quickness. 2 seconds on the shot clock, so we'll see what the Vikings dial up. There it is. They get a bounce. Fade away. It misses the rim. So, yep, there it is. Shot clock violation. So a turnover. So a couple good defensive possessions for the Nighthawks.
Since Coach Russ went to the line change.
Yep. Terashima is in for Drew Allen. Here's Terashima. The floater in the lane is missed. It's long. Nighthawks still blanked here with 4 minutes into the game. The good news is Western hasn't scored in a couple minutes. On-ball screen. Fox with the defense. Murphy cuts off Holden. Holden's fade away. Rebound down to Machado. Carrie and I had a chance to meet Mason's parents when they were here a couple weeks ago.
I see them. I see.
Are they here?
At least Mom over
their
in
mom's
the
there.
stands.
Maybe Dad's watching. So hello to you down in California. There we go. Nighthawks. Oh, nope. Got a block shot. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Terashima on ball. Machado's going to take a three at the buzzer. Knock it home. Machado breaks the lid off the basket for the Nighthawks.
Probably not what people were expecting, but hey, good for Mason.
Yep. It's amazing how free you shoot when you got the green light like that at the end of the shot clock. Oh, great job by Yaru Harvey. He read that play and was able to get into defending position.
The defensive energy is impacting offense, and it's also getting the bench fired up for the Nighthawks.
That's our media timeout. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
We got people walking around with red shirts ready to.
Hey, Forrest here. Nothing like getting paid. And with ICCU's mobile app, I can deposit checks or accept Zelle payments so the money hits my account fast. I just wish there was an app for mowing the rest of these lawns.
Out of the timeout, Nighthawks with possession. Biggie Bergeson back onto the floor. Here's Machado, wrap around to Bergeson. Bergeson guarded by Holden. Aaron Murphy at the block. He's going to go up and tough off the glass against Colley.
Good patience there, and good job of not shuffling his feet as he was getting his balance under him.
Ferguson with the ball pressure. Oh, we're going to get an offensive foul. That is on Colley as well as he shifted on the screen. Substitutions for Western Washington. That brings Jonathan Ned into the ball game. Go ahead.
Along with Darius Gary.
Terashima over to Fox as the Nighthawks will get into their motion set. Both teams only man-to-man defense so far on both ends of the floor. Bergeson kicks it out. Fox with the basketball. Fox good take all the way to the rim, just a little short. Vikings will push. Menace. Double high screen, horn set for Vikings. Three-pointer, rebound down to Machado. Crossover by Terashima, beats Holden to the rack, but he misses the layup, rebound, and offensive putback by Aaron Murphy. And the Nighthawks have scored 7 in a row. Kick out, three-pointer from the baseline is missed. Rebound down to Fox.
That's a good weak side rebound there by Fox as it was going to bounce to a Western Washington player. Sometimes those long three-pointers, the bounce is weird on the rebound. So
Machado goes to work in the lane just off the front of the rim. Good look for Mason. Menace, wraparound pass. High floater, defended well by Machado to go straight up. And he stretched his 6'7" frame.
he is huffing and puffing right now, but man, he's
working hard.
He absolutely turned this game around so far for the Nighthawks.
Nighthawks go to the corner. Three-pointer by Bergeson is up and good. Jalen Fox with the assist. Nighthawks take the lead now with 10 in a row.
You said there was a lot of firepower.
That's right. Menace kicks it out, three-pointer back. Now a rebound, and Nighthawks work hard on the glass.
Yeah, really good block out there. Allowed Aaron Murphy to pick up that rebound. He should only get half a rebound. Bergeson should get the other half.
Yeah, exactly. Right down Main Street. Terashima takes it with the left hand. The 12th point in a row, forces a timeout by Coach Tony Dominguez for Western Washington. Looks like they're going to go to the bench, because that will burn the next media timeout. So 12-8, we'll be back.
Hey, Greens. How's everything going today?
Hey, Robert. We're good. Just checking in on that car loan we applied for.
No worries. Let me pull that up. Yep. Looks like you're approved and all set.
Hey, that's great news.
So, you headed over to the dealership now?
Yep, just gotta make one stop first.
And we got a great rate, too.
He's busy talking. Out of the break, Western Washington with the basketball. Matthew Mays into the ball game for the Vikings. That's Mays with the basketball. One-on-one quickly into the lane. Fadeaway jumper is missed. Christian Rose back. He gets the rebound and recovery. Gabe Murphy, Timothy Tenclay, all into the game. Another floater by Terashima. This one finds the bottom of the net.
He made the toughest floater he's taken.
Yes.
That floater from the baseline is one of the most difficult shots in basketball.
14 points in a row scored by the Nighthawks now. Looking to break the streak, and he does it. That's Jonathan Ned with the three-pointer. Zone defense for the first time tonight here by the Vikings. Splits the middle. True Allen. Tough shot against the trees underneath. Jump stop. Three-pointer on the break is taken and missed. Rebound down and then stolen by Christian Rose, and then a blocked shot. That's quite an exchange as Mays and Rose. Nice roll to Gabe Murphy. He missed the layup. Ned with the basketball. He goes baseline. We're going to get a foul on Timothy Tenclay, I believe.
I think he fouled him with his upper lip.
Say, he fouled him with his mouth.
I was going to say, on that previous break when there was all kinds of action down there, Christian Rose did a phenomenal job of communicating to True Allen to take the wing guy, and he was going to get the low man that was on the wing. So since the first 3 minutes of the game, the defensive talking has been really impressive.
Oh, Hornbuckle got away with the travel. It got stuck on his leg. Oh, Gabe Murphy helps with the steal, and True Allen lays it in. They combined for the steal there. True provided the pressure. It got a little loose, and Gabe poked it free. Nighthawks applying pressure up top. That's Mays. Now over the top to Ned. Ned goes to work all the way down the lane.
Really nice move by Ned there.
The 6'9", 220-pound junior transferred from the University of Georgia. Went about as far away as possible from Georgia. There's True Allen around the strings.
Great job of using the screens there down the lane.
Again, the Nighthawks poke it loose. Three-pointer from the left side. It's up and good for Darius Gary.
So after the Nighthawks run, both Ned and Gary have come in and given Western Washington a spark.
And True Allen loses it, goes out of bounds as the dribble actually hit the sideline. You know, I talk about him transferring from the University of Georgia. I actually believe geographically he could not have gone farther because Bellingham is
way up there.
It's as far northwest as you can get.
Although Florida's farther than Georgia. The Keys.
No, I meant from transferring from Georgia. He couldn't have found a school farther away.
Oh, I see what you're
there
saying.
We go. Big dunk by Mr. Murphy. On the pick and roll. And a nice move answered by Kai Johnson. Johnson's from Olympia, so he didn't quite have to drive as far. Christian Rose, baseline, going to go take it up. Left-handed, misses it. Pulled down and controlled by the Vikings. Quick three is missed. Offensive rebound, block shot by Murphy.
He might have gotten away with one there.
The Vikings take a lot of three-pointers and make a lot of three-pointers. They're ranked in the top 20 nationally. They make 37% of their three-pointers, and they have taken 674 of them this year.
Wow.
Here's Bergeson off the bounce, and it's up and good for Biggie.
That's how you break the zone right there, is you shoot those gaps, get the ball middle, and it opens things up for you.
Middle penetration, kick out. There's another three. It's missed. Ball is loose. Offensive rebound. It's up and drawn a foul. And Nick Welp will go to the free throw line. To give you an idea, the Vikings, we'll take a look at those.
Come back to us with your thought,
when we
Craig.
come back here after this media timeout.
Welcome to NNU. For over 100 years, we've had one goal: make the world a better place. It's all happening here, the Boise Valley, and we're smack in the middle of it. Challenging programs? We've got 100 of them. How does an average class size of 17 sound? Professors who actually care? We're talking a 15-to-1 ratio. Trust us, they care. We're NNU. Here for you. Here for good.
We want to thank Andy Curry, Windermere Powerhouse Group, for sponsoring what you just saw.
For sponsoring what you just saw. Coming into tonight, the Nighthawks are 124 for 412 from the three-point line. So they've made 124. Western Washington, on the other hand, has made 254 threes and taken 674 on the year. So to say that the Vikings like the three-pointer is like saying I enjoy chocolate chip cookies. So
that is a big statement.
That is a big statement. So loose ball is controlled by the Vikings. Good hustle on the rebound, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Welp.
Again, Yaru Harvey helping off and creating that offensive foul. Great job on his part to play team defense.
So the Nighthawks have it off of the offensive foul turnover, lead it by 3 here with under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Murphy going to go one-on-one against Holden. Going to the base, to the middle of the key side and in and out. Whoa, a couple extra steps, but a missed layup and a rebound by Aaron Murphy. Tell you what, Ned can cover some ground.
Yes, he can.
6'9" frame. Here's Harvey, takes it into the lane. And credit to Harvey, he had a shot, but he thought he could maybe do better. Gabe Murphy's going to go to work, baseline jump hook, and it's there.
Nice finish there by Gabe. Give the little shoulder fake and came back to his left. Soft touch.
That's a mature post move right there. That's something you see in the pros. that jump hook. Oh, and Murphy slaps the ball away. The crowd on that side wanted it off of the leg of the Vikings. But then again, the crowd wants a lot of things they don't get. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Holden. He's going to kick it out. Into the elbow. 4 on the shot clock. Out. We're going to get, they're going to say that he beat the shot clock.
Then they're going to review it to see if he made it.
Yep, there we go.
He made it. They're going to see if he made it before the shot clock went off.
The question, it's an interesting call because what happens when, if they decided he didn't? I mean, we're playing basketball. Here's a three-pointer up and good for Biggie Bergeson. I mean, they can't.
I think in that case,
can they just take it away?
Yes, because it's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, that's true. And we did inbounds the ball after it, so I guess it wouldn't change.
Right.
Oh, we're going to get a foul on, Yaru Harvey. Here come the officials. They're going to double check that. Oh, nope, they're not. Maybe they'll look at it at the half.
Probably media timeout.
I kind of like that because it doesn't delay play.
Yeah.
Holden's going to take it left-handed into the lane. Nice drop down. And the finish by Ned. That was pretty basketball by the Vikings right there. Here's Terashima. Takes it all the way in, off the glass, and good. Waiting for that. He was waiting for the roll man to release.
Well, the reality is he's probably lucky he didn't get an offensive foul called on him because his off arm was clearing out.
And Gabe Murphy whistled for the foul, and that'll send Kai Johnson to the free throw line. I believe these are only the second set of free throws we've had tonight. 3 of 4 for the Vikings. Nighthawks still have not taken a free throw. But the first 5 minutes of the half, the Nighthawks were not attacking the rim. And then in the second half, we've shot it pretty well from underneath. So first free throw is up and good. And the officials explaining what you just explained down to Coach. You could see him going through the motions of that left arm clear out.
Yeah, you probably could have called it either way, and so they decided not to call anything.
74% as a team, the Vikings shoot free throws. Kai Johnson is a 68% free throw shooter. Second one is also good. So, 3-point game, 4:20 to go. As the season has progressed, I have to admit the games have been more fun to watch because the rhythm, there's Biggie Bergeson, and he's got a floater, and Coach Rush wanted a rebound foul as Christian Rose goes to the ground off the back of Ned. The floater is up and good for Johnson. Coach Rush is still fired up.
Well, probably rightfully so.
There's the roll. Here comes. Now we're going to get a foul on Ned as he and Rose were fighting again in a good way as they turn around and give each other a high five after they go to their baskets. So go to their respective benches. Our final media timeout of the half. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
In NCAA Division II, student-athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student-athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student-athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
At the media break there, Craig, they did check that three-pointer that was at the end of the shot clock, and it stayed as being good, so they didn't take those 3 points away from Western Washington. So the score still remains 31-28.
Nighthawks inbound to Terashima. Post-to-post screen brings Murphy to the ball side. There's True Allen. He goes one-on-one in the lane. Christian Rose releases up, and a blocked shot by, that's Isaac Morrow, who checked in at the break. That's Morrow's first action of the night. Morrow is one of the last remaining, turnover. Nighthawks steal it away. And True Allen goes all the way to the lane, draws the foul. He was getting pressure from both sides.
Yeah, Coach Dominguez there is frustrated with Ned because he wanted him to sprint back and get in defensive position rather than try and time a block shot. And might have been able to draw an offensive foul there, but great finish by True Allen there.
Yeah. Allen will go to the free throw line. That'll be the first free throws for the Nighthawks tonight. And I don't say that disparagingly. I don't know of maybe one time that I thought maybe there could have been free throws awarded. And he misses the free throw. Rebound down to Johnson. I don't want to jinx anything, but I feel like this has been a really well-called game. Oh, nice move by Menace. Kick it out. Three-pointer on the way and up and good for Kai Johnson. That's a pure stroke right there.
Yep.
So, Vikings within 2 now. Yaru Harvey on ball from Rose. Harvey takes it all the way around to the short corner. They'll reset, 15 on the shot clock. There's another on ball. True Allen's going to go to work up in the lane. Drops it down to Gabe Murphy.
He took a lot of contact there as well.
Yeah, he did. I think they might have offset the contact for the 4 to 8 seconds he was in the key. Three-pointer off to the right side, and then Murphy.
That's a frustration foul there.
Yeah, it is. And Johnson will go to the free throw line. Yeah, I could see that Coach Dominguez and his staff was trying to get the official to count, and Murphy had been in the lane a while. But you know, it's when you get a shot and then a rebound and shot and a rebound. I mean, that count is tough to establish. You know, back to the bench. Ned will get a break. Back into the ball game is Hornbuckle.
I'm a little surprised Kai. Never mind. I was going to say I'm a little surprised Kai Johnson's only 60 99% free throw shooter because his first three did not impact the paint on the rim at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to teach a kid to shoot, he'd be a nice one to watch. 7 on the shot clock. True Allen at the elbow. He's going to go to work with 4 on the shot clock. The floater catches the rim and an offensive rebound by 10 Clay. Fresh 20. Minute and a half to go. True Allen. Machado had him pinned. Back to the end of the shot clock here. We're going to get a travel on Harvey. I don't know whether he slid that pivot foot.
I don't know.
You said that with such conviction. On ball screen. 3-pointers launched off and made by Menace. That gives the Western back to the tie.
1 minute.
I actually thought that Vikings were going to take the lead on that shot, but.
Well, our scores table tries to, get away with stuff like that.
Doing math under pressure is, nice look down for the Nighthawks. And we're going to get Yaru Harvey to the free throw line as the pump fake got him up in the air.
His first team foul number 6.
Coach Rush is fired up about something.
Yeah, he wants to talk to the
sure.
official across the way there, and official's not having too much of it. I remember when I was coaching with our athletic director, Kelly Lindley, he came up on the women's side, and there's a few times where we felt like it was a bit of a struggle.
A bit of a struggle. Second free throw is good. So the Nighthawks take a 1-point lead with under a minute to go here in the half. Menace with the basketball against Aaron Murphy. Jump stop into the corner. Nighthawks hold. Back to Menace. 10 on the shot clock. 22. Menace is going to take it all the way down the lane. And great job by Harvey with the block shot. So that does not change possession. So we did not gain control. He just stepped out of bounds.
Now they're going to confer.
They're going to say it was a loose ball. No possession. So 3 on the shot clock. Lob into, and then a hustle foul on Aaron Murphy will send Holden to the free throw line.
That's one of those right there. The ball's traveling away from the hoop, out at the 3-point line. It was going to be a tough opportunity to get a shot with only 3 seconds. That's a tough one to. I don't think Coach Rush will be too happy about that call, because not that it was a bad call,
right?
Just
about
getting a foul right there.
Situation.
Yeah.
So Holden goes to the free throw line. Nighthawks lead it by 1. In a very entertaining first half, even though both teams started off with a hot stretch and a cold stretch.
Yeah, I was literally thinking, ever since the 8-0 run and the 12-0 run by each team, it's been a very competitive half of basketball between these two teams.
Holden with a chance to gain the lead. Nighthawks will obviously have a possession here as the half winds down, as they find themselves down 1. Western will pick it up with token man-to-man pressure. No trap. 10 seconds on the clock. Terashima takes the on-ball screen. The kick out. True Allen's going to pump fake, take a 3, and it's long, out of bounds, and it's going to go to no one as they're going to wipe that last possession off. And the Nighthawks will go to the locker room trailing by 1, 36-37, in a very entertaining game here in Nampa. We're going to take a break for the half. We'll be back right before the beginning of the second half and we'll catch up some statistics and join you for the rest of the ball game.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Nighthawks will have possession as we get set to tip it off here in the second half. On the floor for NNU is Christian Rose, Terashima, Biggie Bergeson, Gabe Murphy, and True Allen back to the starters for both teams. Here's Bergeson. The zone set right away. Left-handed jump hook is up and good for Gabe Murphy. It's a nice move to start it off.
Really nice move. You don't see him go to the left hand all that often.
The wraparound is turnover, picked off by Terashima. 3-on-2. He's going to go to work up underneath. Here's Gabe Murphy quickly on the floor and off the glass.
Murphy quickly comes out of halftime.
Nighthawks, well scouted. They've got that set covered. Gabe Murphy draws the defense. They kick it out. Three-pointers up. Oh, and bails them out. Does Hornbuckle with a 3 on the broken play. And we're back to tied at 40. Zone defense again by the Nighthawks. Good catch by Murphy. We're going to get an offensive foul. I'm trying to decipher how that's a foul when the kid is inside the arc. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's the part I find interesting, that he's inside the defensive circle. No doubt that Gabe created the contact, but I'm trying to figure out where the restricted area comes into play on that play right there. Minnis with the basketball. Back to Colley. That's a double dribble. Kick it out. Johnson back to Colley. Nice body control by Johnson as he weaved through traffic to help Colley as he was stuck with the basketball. So good recovery by the Vikings. Murphy's going to go to work. Back down Colley. Kick it out. True Allen still in the zone set. Overload. There's True as he penetrates the middle of that zone.
Man, goes up with the left hand and finishes with the right. That was pretty sweet.
One 1-4 set for the Vikings. Colley's going to go one-on-one against Gabe Murphy. Murphy with the defense. Partial block shot. Nighthawks have it. They slip the screen. Lob pass down to Murphy. Murphy draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, coming out of halftime, point of emphasis is get the ball down loaded to Gabe. Play the inside-out game, and at this point, he hasn't had to kick it back out yet.
No. And those three-pointers tend to be easier to make when they're coming from a post player.
Always. It's remarkable how the percentage goes up so much when you play the inside-out game. And same with like offensive rebounds, kick it out, and many times the percentage just goes way up.
Well, the shooter's hips and shoulders are more square to the basket, catching that pass. And there's Gabe Murphy with 2 free throws, and he'll retire to the bench for his brother Aaron to come in and give him a break.
Quickly scored 8 points there in the first 3 minutes of the half.
Murphy now matches Johnson with a game-high 12 points. There's the wraparound. Three-pointer by Minnis is off. Ball is tipped, and we're going to get a foul on Holden, I believe. Yep, Holden.
That right there is the call that Paul Rush was wanting in the first half, when go up for the rebound and get undercut a little bit.
On ball screen by Murphy. Here's True Allen. Goes for a tour of the key, and then Christian Rose goes to work and draws a foul on Welp. That'll be a baseline out of bounds pass. Inbounds play for the Nighthawks.
13 foul. Nighthawks ball out of bounds.
1-4 low for the Nighthawks coming out of the out of bounds. Ferguson into Terashima.
Yep.
Terashima gets the little scoop push shot to fall.
I still maintain that Terashima is going to be a great noon ball player.
He went a little unorthodox there and got
well,
it to
you
drop.
know,
Okay.
kind of that savvy.
That's right. Now what Terashima's going to do is just make his kids mad.
Exactly.
Come on, Dad, you keep making this. The breakaway dunk for Christian Rose, and the Vikings want a timeout as the Nighthawks have taken a 6-point lead. That'll burn the media timeout, so we'll take it as well as the Nighthawks lead 48-42.
Since I've been using my credit from ICCU, I get updates on my score every month.
And I get updated at 6 a.m. that her score is 2 points higher than mine.
Loser makes coffee. Up and at 'em.
Since 1998, Idaho Pizza has been serving our local community. With fresh, local ingredients and friendly faces to serve you, Idaho Pizza delivers greatness one delicious pizza at a time. For our monthly specials, menus, and a list of locations, visit IdahoPizzaCompany.com.
You know, Craig, while we're here at this timeout, we'd be remiss to not mention some of the great sponsors that the Nighthawks have. And, you know, you think about all of the different sponsors, the different signs around the gym, like Advanced Sign helping with that, and Andy Curry Real Estate, who provides games at timeouts, and both Daryl Humphrey and Leon Baker and Northwest Christian Credit Union and ICCU, and I mean the list is long of all the people that have really made a significant impact on NNU athletics, but the campus in general.
Vikings with the basketball. Well, you're right in the fact that if you haven't spent a lot of time in college athletics, you quickly realize that fundraising is just a part of life. Nighthawks extend the defense. Welp goes into the middle of the key, drops it down. Three-pointers on the way by Johnson, and he knocks it home. So a nice bucket from the corner. Johnson
really
came out of the corner wanting a foul as well, so a little cake and eat it too. There's a down screen. Machado into the ball game. Still the zone defense here being played by. They switch that off. Ferguson's going to get crafty and go all the way around and lay it in with the left hand.
You know, the more he does that through the course of the season, the more opportunities he gets from the three-point line.
Yeah. Johnson face-up defense on True Allen. Now they're going to call a foul on. They're going to call a foul on True Allen, but that foul is going to come back to help the Nighthawks because True Allen's defense is going to cause frustration, and I'm predicting there will be an offensive foul that'll be that'll happen after that.
At the 14:46 mark, I'm writing down your prediction.
All right, because there's so many people waiting for my prediction to come true.
Is there a prize?
Yes, sure. I'll think of one. All right, here's a timeout. We'll be back.
I may be retired, but I still have finances to manage. With direct deposit and automatic payments, ICCU makes it easy to spend less time banking and more time baking.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Well, so far the most entertaining thing I've seen tonight was the 4- and 5-year-old that just won a pizza, and then they had a wrestling match over who really should get the pizza. But they were brothers, so. Quick entry. Johnson wants another three-pointer, and he knocks it home off the baseline out of bounds. And that pulls the Vikings to within 2. As Kai Johnson now has 3 3-pointers and a game-high 15 points. Here's Yaru Harvey, as we have both Murphy brothers in at the blocks. Here's Gabe. He's going to go to work on, go to the baseline, pivot around, left-handed jump hook. It's up and good.
Mr. Murphy's having fun this half.
Yeah, he is. So Gabe knocks it home. Nighthawks remain 4 points in the lead. Three-pointer by Holden in the corner. It's short. Rebound down to Terashima. He starts to push and hits the brakes. Terashima is going to go all the way down the middle of the key.
They've done that 3 or 4 times tonight, Craig, where the guard drives from the top and the big kind of flashes in, and it creates a what some might call an illegal screen.
Oh, wow. Tough move by Morrow, who nearly got it to fall.
Yeah, that was unlucky.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of wished he would have made that. That was a sweet move. I was going to say it earlier. Morrow is probably one of the last remaining transfers from Concordia. Gabe Murphy with the reverse layup on the post move, as Isaac Morrow transferred from Concordia, Portland, before when they had to close their doors a few years ago. Here's an on-ball screen by Morrow. He's going to take a 3, and it misses. Rebound tipped, and it's going to be Western basketball off the hands of Aaron Murphy. And we're going to have substitutions for the Vikings. Hornbuckle back in, as is Cauley.
I'm not sure Coach Domingos was happy with Morrow's 3 attempt.
Nice move by Holden off of the baseline. And I'll tell you what, their baseline out of bounds plays are an offensive weapon.
Yeah, they're effective for sure.
They're not just trying to get the ball in bounds. Ferguson off the screen, back to Terashima. Still a zone set for the Vikings. Yaru Harvey gets through the zone, but the shot is blocked. Oh, Aaron Murphy back to Biggie. Biggie's going to take a 3. Oh, off the rim. Oh, my goodness! The tip by Aaron Murphy. I believe he may have been above the rim when he tipped that down. And then Murphy whistled for a foul. And that was a kind of a bad luck foul.
That's
and
about as much
boy,
of a
I
buzz
tell you
as
what, if we get to see a replay of that tip, it certainly appeared that here we go. Let's see it right here. There's the three-pointer up. Oh my, yep, he was even or above the rim and pushed that ball at the rim.
Unbelievable.
What a great play.
Great body
Murphy.
control, and
man.
honestly, there wasn't over the back.
No, he just jumped over people.
Wow.
Gabe Murphy now with 16 points to lead the Nighthawks. Johnson on the other side with 18, as he now has 3 threes and 6 for 7 from the floor.
Yeah, notice Bergeson shooting the ball really well. He's 5 of 7 from the field, and 2 of those are 3-pointers. And Terashima's had another really nice ball game with 3 assists and no turnovers and 10 points. And then for the Vikings, you've got Hornbuckle with 8, and you've got Ned with 7 off the bench, and Minnis with only 6, which frankly surprises me because Minnis has been active in this ball game, and he's had, I feel like he's had a really nice ball game.
Right. Well, and he's their leading scorer at 13.9 points a ball game. So something tells me he could jump really quick up the
leading up the scoring chart.
Exactly. You know, the Nighthawks, to take a look at what they've done tonight, 58 points with 12 minutes to go in the ball game. On the year, the Nighthawks averaged 66.1 points a ball game.
Yeah.
So this has been a great night offensively, as they've shot it at 56.5%.
And I bet that percentage in the second half is quite a bit higher because they have been focused on getting the ball down low.
Yeah. Baseline out of bounds here for the Vikings. We just mentioned how effective their plays are.
If Hornbuckle kept going, he might have had a layup there.
Yeah. Johnson to Holden. Here's Holden going to work inside, loses the ball.
Good D by Tenclay there.
Hornbuckle going to work into the lane, the wraparound. We're going to get a steal by the Nighthawks right before the shot clock violation.
Good defense there down at the end of the shot clock to not foul.
We're back to man now. Aaron Murphy was able to use the rim. Oh, and misses the reverse layup. Going to get a carry called on Kai Johnson as he was setting up to try and get around the defender.
You don't see that call very often, but in that case, it did give him an advantage. And that was called by the trail official, so he had a good look at it from the sideline.
True Allen and Terashima in the backcourt with Tenclay on the wing and the Murphy brothers underneath. Here comes Terashima off of 2 screens, man-to-man defense again. Tenclay passes up the 3, and we've got Gabe Murphy in the short corner. He's going to go to work. Goes up, left-handed shot is off the back of the rim. Rebound down to Cauley. Good defensive effort by Cauley there.
Real good.
Hornbuckle wants a pull-up jumper from the lane. Misses it. Rebound batted around and pulled down by the Nighthawks. Tenclay, left side. Runner. Oh. Bad timing on the Nighthawks. Oh, True Allen swats it away. Oh, we are all over the place, and a 3-pointer out of the scramble knocked down by Minnis pulls the Vikings within 5. A little bit of street ball going. They get a foul on Minnis here in a minute. Terashima on ball. Nope, he shakes it free and he gets loose. And Gabe Murphy is there for the tip dunk. Minnis out to Johnson. Johnson 3-pointer from the left side, and he knocks down another one.
Yeah, that less celebration, more hustle back on defense.
That should be a flop call. I can't believe the way that was called before Christmas. They'd have given him 2 tees before Christmas on that, and now they'll ignore it. Foul called on True Allen.
And then they're worried about the bench standing.
I know, exactly.
You know,
officials have a line change for the Nighthawks here.
Officials have a tough job.
Here comes Jalen Fox and Yaru Harvey and Christian Rose into the ball game. Switch off. Vikings to reset. And that Menace going to work on the fadeaway. He knocks it home. Tough shot, pulls the Vikings back to within 4. Jalen Fox at the point guard now. Takes it into the lane. Finds Murphy. Murphy's going to go to work, and a foul on the ground against Cauley. I believe that's his third.
I believe it's his 4th, even though it says 5 on the board.
That'll bring Welp back into the ball game. And Andrew Farron will come on for the Nighthawks to give Gabe Murphy a break. Jalen Fox on the inbounds. He finds Harvey. Entry to Farron. Farron going to work. Kicks it out all the way around to 10 Clay. Three-pointer is up and missed. Offensive rebound by Christian Rose. He's got it. He's going to go up. Oh, we've called a jump ball. And that'll be Western Washington basketball. So the best part about that is it gives the Nighthawks the possession arrow.
Well, you are an optimist.
I am. Three-pointer off the screen is missed. Rebound down to Harvey. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Nighthawks by 4. Farron on ball screen. Harvey pulls up. Now Christian Rose can face up against Ned. There's Farron, and he draws the foul on a nice little shuffle pass, and Andrew Farron will go to the free throw line. But not before this media timeout. 7:49 to go in the ball game. We'll be back.
Hi, we're the Greens. Our family is just like any other family.
Quiet on set!
Okay, maybe not. But just like every family, we need banking solutions that work for the way we live. And ICCU has everything we need. We're looking forward to showing you how it works for us. Excuse me.
Out of the break, Andrew Farron will have 2 free throws for the Nighthawks.
Come out of the timeout, Andrew Farron at the line.
True Allen, Yaru, Harvey, Bergeson, Rose, and Farron on the floor for NNU. Farron's first free throw off the front of the rim.
Farron is a 61% shooter on the year from the free throw line.
Second free throw is up and good. Farron has seen multiple roles this year. During the time when the Nighthawks were just riddled with injuries, he provided some huge minutes for Coach Rush earlier in the season. Bergeson off the break, three-pointer is knocked home. Ned's going to take it all the way down, and they're going to give him the bucket and the foul. Nice move by Ned. Rose just a little late getting there.
Tell you, the second half, one of the things that Western Washington has done has after made baskets, they have out-hustled the Nighthawks back on 3 or 4 different possessions, that one being included. Ned did a great job of attacking the basket, knowing that defense wasn't back and set.
And he converts the three-point play to pull it back to a 5-point game. Here comes Bergeson off of 2 screens. He passes up the 3 early in the shot clock. Farron's going to skip it. Oh! Unfortunately, just over the hands of Bergeson. Line change for the Nighthawks. Harvey, Rose, and Farron will go to the bench, bringing in Murphy, and Terashima. Here's Hornbuckle with the basketball. Welp hands it off to Johnson. Johnson's going to stop, take a 2. It's just short. It hits Biggie in the head. It came off the rim so hard. Biggie's holding his ear. Got hit by the ball. Murphy finds Terashima with the floater.
He definitely has that shot down.
Oh, yeah. He's James Naismith's favorite player. Here's Johnson on the baseline. The shuttle down to Welp, and he knocked. Oh, in and out for Welp. My goodness, that'll give you nightmares.
I think that was Ned.
I know, that was a thing. Was under the rim. If I didn't know it didn't happen, I felt someone's hand got in there and pushed,
felt like one of my
pushed
putts
it out. Exactly. That was like a moral miss. It was like, what in the world? 3-pointer up, and Bergeson misses it, but the offensive rebound is there for Murphy, and now it's a 4-on-2. They kick it to the corner. Menace wants a 3. It's missed. Rebound pulled down by Terashima, and he's going to let things settle down. A wise move as the Nighthawks lead it by 7 here with 5.5 minutes to go. Drew Allen into the lane, kicks it out. Bergeson wants a 3. It's missed, but an offensive rebound by Aaron Murphy, and he loses his glasses, but draws a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line.
That's hard to shoot when your glasses are around your nose.
Murphy shooting 2.
Great energy again by both teams. This has been a fun basketball game to watch. And call.
Yeah. I have a lot of friends. Well, many of us have a lot of friends up at Western Washington, so it's always fun to watch them when they come to town.
I really don't.
You don't?
No.
Oh. Well, do you not?
It's more about me than it is about them.
I was going to say, is that a statement that's limited to Western Washington?
No. I mean,
you just don't have a lot of friends.
Right. I mean, the circle is small.
What if I were to say you have a lot of friends in Western Washington?
Sure.
Give you the whole half of the state.
Sure.
Okay.
Define a lot.
You have friends that live around I-5? I mean,
if you go from
all the way to
Canadian border down to the Mexican border, yes.
Okay, there we go. I'm just trying to help your self-esteem here.
All right, back to the game, Craig. Quit talking about my lack of friends.
Okay. Here's the wraparound. Oh. Crafty move by Hornbuckle is going to get him to the free throw line.
Really crafty.
He wraps around that screen. Here's the replay of that. That's going to look great. Here he comes around the screen. Yeah, well done. And Bergeson, I love the look on his face. He was like, oh, man, that was a good move, and he got me.
It was a good move,
yeah, exactly.
and I actually hit him with my lip on the back of his head and fouled him.
Exactly. Hornbuckle's free throw is up and good. Hornbuckle's second leading scorer for the Vikings, 12.8 points a ball game. He's an 84% free throw shooter. And he has taken a lot. He's also a 37% three-point shooter. The leading shooter on the team at 37.5% from the three-point line. So back to a 5-point game. Here's True Allen against Menace. Biggie Bergeson off of 2 screens. He misses the 3, but draws a foul. So Bergeson will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Hornbuckle with the foul. It's just his second one tonight.
Bergeson at the line, shooting 3.
First one finds the bottom of the net. Bergeson's the leading 3-point shooter for the Nighthawks at 41%. Coming into tonight, 42 of 101 on the season, an 81% free throw shooter as well.
Tonight he's right at his average on 3 for 7.
He led the team last weekend in that win over Central Washington, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and his points came late.
The last free throw, though, comes off the back of the rim. Here's Menace. Nighthawks by 7. Menace does it all by himself. Block shot by the Nighthawks out of bounds. The only bad thing about that for NNU is it sets up a baseline out of bounds for.
And they have been effective with their baseline out of bounds plays.
Oh, that's an offensive foul as the hook is called on Cauley. A little bit too obvious with the left hand wrapping around it.
Yeah, and I think that's his 5th. It is his 5th.
So Cauley.
He'll be replaced by Isaac Morrow.
Cauley held scoreless tonight by the Nighthawks. He's a double-figure scorer at 10.9 points a ball game. So,
and their leading rebounder. So that's a big loss with 4:41 to go.
Good defensive effort by the Nighthawks on Cauley tonight. That's timeout called. We're going to take it as well, as it's a full timeout. So we'll be back in 2 minutes.
I may be retired, but I still have finances to manage. With direct deposit and automatic payments, ICCU makes it easy to spend less time banking and more time baking.
One of these people is taking their first steps into higher education. One of these people is about to be the first in their family to earn a bachelor's degree. One of these people is finishing their master's degree and working full-time. One of these people is about to be called doctor. Which one is which? It doesn't matter. What matters is that they're all here for good.
.441 to go. Nighthawks with the basketball on the far end of the floor. Vikings extend just enough pressure, make it difficult to bring it in, and then fall back into man-to-man defense. Here's Terashima, guarded by Hornbuckle. Mason Machado sets the screen. He rolls to the basket. Christian Rose. We're going to get a foul on the floor. So True Allen's going to go to the line for 1 plus the bonus.
That was a great hesitation move there.
Pretty nifty move. I was just thinking about it because he went behind his back to let the defender go by in front.
Yeah.
It had a little of the old school and one videos on it right there.
That had more shake than steak and shake.
Exactly. The left-handed free throw is up and good for True Allen.
Makes the Nighthawks now only 7 of 13 from the free throw line tonight.
Free throws up and good. So True Allen knocks them both home. He's got 11 points.
I believe that gives the Nighthawks their largest lead of the night at 9. Maybe we were up 10 early, but.
Well, we were up 8-0 is all that run was. So three-pointer is missed by Hornbuckle, pulled down by the Nighthawks. 4 minutes to go. Ferguson comes back. There's the roll to Gabe Murphy. He's going to take it up and over. The jump hook misses. Rebound down to Morrow. Johnson into the corner. Hornbuckle wants a three from the right side, and he knocks it home. And that is the 13th three-pointer tonight for Western Washington. Pulls them to within 6. On ball screen, there's Murphy. He's wide open. He's going to take it up and in and draw the foul as he was going up for the dunk. Ooh, I hope Holden's okay. He can't. He's stretching out that calf.
It almost looked like maybe a cramp or something.
Yeah, looks like he's all right. So our final media timeout of the ball game. 3:21 to go. Nighthawks by 6. We'll be back.
Final doubleheader of the season.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Idaho Pizza keeps it local by supporting local farmers, and that makes our food that much more fresh. For our monthly specials, menus, and a list of locations, visit IdahoPizzaCompany.com.
Out of the break, Gabe Murphy at the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Free throw shooting has not been one of the strengths of the Nighthawks this year, as a team shoots 65%. So tonight we're right kind of around that same number. Before that free throw it was 57%. So any night the Nighthawks can be above that average, and that helps as Gabe Murphy knocks them both down. So 2 free throws with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Here's Johnson off the wraparound, and he's going to draw a foul on the layup attempt on Christian Rose, I believe. Yeah.
So the great equalizer when you got an 8-point lead with 3 minutes to go is the three-point shot. Western Washington's really good at it.
Yep.
And giving them opportunities, your opponent opportunities to score from the free throw line with the clock stopped.
Yep. Here's Johnson with the free throw. It's up and good. Aaron Murphy and Kobe Terashima back into the ball game. Free throws up and good.
I'm telling you, I don't know how he's under 70% from the free throw line.
I know. That's amazing, isn't it? There's Biggie Bergeson. True Allen. Over to Terashima. Just under 3 minutes to go. One-on-one now. Here's Gabe Murphy. Up and under and good for Murphy. Got the defender in the air. Went away from it.
He's so much more patient down low than he used to be.
Oh, that was a carry. The inside-out dribble. So a turnover, the 12th turnover of the ball game on Western Washington, gives it back to the Nighthawks.
You know, Minnis is upset there, and I can understand why. That was a really nice move, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was. And the problem is he watches that move on TV and it doesn't get called, even though it technically is a travel. I mean, it technically is a carry. Drew Allen's going to take it into the lane, kick it out. Aaron Murphy's going to dial up a 3. He misses that. Rebound down to Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle pushes, stutter step up, and we're going to get a foul on the ground against Drew Allen, which will send them to the free throw line. So I have a philosophical question for you, Kerry.
My strength.
There's a current trend amongst not just basketball players, but it is a trend to have tattoo on your thigh of like text, okay, like letter, you know, people are writing things, okay? So if you were in like a really difficult like physics class and you tattooed formulas, would you have to cover them? I mean,
that's called cheating, Craig.
Well, but is it if you make it part of your body, like for the
Yes, it's
really?
cheating.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Because you're not going to put a physics tattoo on your leg
maybe
for any other reason
you don't
than
think
to know
it's
it.
not just the love of Sir Isaac Newton? No.
No.
Okay, free throws were good. So 76-70.
How did you get there?
I don't ask. I'm amazed. I'm
So with 2 minutes to go, 6-point game.
Here's Terashima. Over to Bergeson. Entry. Oh, nice ball movement by the Nighthawks. The kicked ball broke it up, but Aaron Murphy was going down to Gabe on the baseline. It's beautiful. 1:48 to go. Nighthawks by 6. Terashima off the baseline. 18 on the shot clock. Drew Allen backs it up. Now 10 on the shot clock. Little shake and bake, and the jumper is good for Drew Allen on the pull-up off the dribble. That was a little bit of a dagger. Hornbuckle guarded by Murphy. He's going to take it into the lane. Ball is loose, and the Nighthawks will. Oh, a steal by Hornbuckle as he pokes it free. And the Vikings want a timeout as it's a 6-point game with 1:06 to go. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here as you take a look at the scoring. Gabe Murphy now with 22, but Kai Johnson leads the way with a game-high 23.
Yeah, Kai Johnson's had a really, really nice game tonight. And, you know, on the year, he is their third leading scorer at 12 a game. So he's come out and played well. And many of them are off those baseline out-of-bounds plays where he's gotten free for the open three. So, but down here with a minute to go, Nighthawks need to take care of the ball and make free throws, and they'll be in good shape. But that three-point shot that Western is so proficient at is a big thing.
Yeah, Aaron Murphy tonight with a game-high 11 rebounds. He's got 6 points and 11 rebounds. Just really doing a nice job underneath. Only player in foul trouble for the Nighthawks is Drew Allen, who he has 4. Only Gabe Murphy with 3. Here's Terashima. Murphy comes down to overload. And there is Murphy on the pressure release. Drew Allen over to Biggie. Biggie's going to take it across half court.
1 minute.
All the way down into the corner, and then they foul our best free throw shooter. So,
yeah, Kai Johnson wasn't very happy.
That he had to foul him.
Yeah, that they'd given up that much time, and then he had to foul Bergeson.
Ferguson's free throw, in and out.
Aaron Murphy, Christian Rose check in.
Here's offense to defensive substitutions for Coach Rush.
Terry Scared also on the floor.
Yaru Harvey, Aaron Murphy, and Christian Rose in for this possession. Same thing with Coach Dominguez. He brings Darius Gary back into the ball game, as well as Ned. Free throw is good, and that pushes it to an odd number as the Nighthawks are up 7. Floater is up and good for Hornbuckle.
That's too easy right there.
52 seconds to go. Here comes Harvey. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Nighthawks. And boy, they could have really easily gotten a foul called on Hornbuckle, though, because he pretty much had the defensive back wrap up on Drew Allen.
Yeah, there was less of a hold in the Super Bowl at the end of the game.
And that's coming from a Chiefs fan.
Absolutely.
You're still kind of reveling in it. You got your hat on tonight, so, you know.
I wear this hat proudly regardless if they win or lose.
All right.
I grew up in Kansas City.
It's still less than 7 days. You're good.
Absolutely.
So 4 players in double figures for Western Washington. Hornbuckle's got 19, Menace has 11, and Ned's got 10. Same thing on the other side for the Nighthawks. Bergeson's got 18, Terashima 12, Allen with 14, right behind Murphy, who's got 22. So, boy, the stat sheets look very similar.
And it's only a 5-point game.
True, 5-point game. We're going to have, they're going to reset a substitution that happened too late. So, I believe that might be Ned. No, that's 10 Clay has it. Advances it. Here's back to Bergeson. Going to go to Gabe Murphy, who's not going to take this shot. And some of the bench is like, lay it in, and the other's like, bring it out.
Yeah, and as soon as he got fouled, he turns to the bench and says, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Half of the people were happy. So here's that line change switch as Murphy misses the first free throw. So we're at 5 points right now. A true 2-possession game if Gabe can knock home the free throw. And he does. And he's going to switch spots with his brother. So 43.9 seconds against a great three-point shooting team who's already hit 13 of them tonight. There's a big crossover, three-pointer, and he goes to the floor, which could have been a flop call again. It's a 3-point game. We're going to get a foul on Hornbuckle, and Hornbuckle
is frustrated because he's gotten away with it.
I've heard, I could hear him yell just now. He's lucky he didn't get a technical. I mean, he didn't swear at all. I mean, he screamed, "That's terrible."
He's frustrated because he's done that the entire
right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Final minute, and then they decided to call that one.
So the free throws are even more important now with it just being a 3-point margin. 14 of 27 from the three-point line is Western Washington. First free throw is up and good.
At the end of a game, I'm pretty comfortable with Drew Allen at the free throw line. He's got a lot of.
And I haven't noticed him. He did it just there, but I haven't noticed him grabbing that wrist as much tonight. So maybe it's starting to come back here late in the season. Here's Hornbuckle again with the basketball. He's guarded by Drew Allen. Kick out. Ned wants a three, and he knocks it home. 24 seconds. 2-point game on back-to-back three-pointers. You couldn't expect anything except that. And we're going to get a foul on Menace. So now a 2-point game. So just impressive shooting by Western Washington. And this is no, if you're not familiar with Western Washington, this is no joke. This is legit They've been doing it all year. That's what happens when you've taken now probably close to 700 three-pointers on the season. Yep, they're over the 700 mark now. Christian Rose knocks it home, and now it's a three-point game. So, Nighthawks, 20 seconds left. Here's Hornbuckle with the basketball over to Menace. Menace crosses it over. He's going to step way back, take a long three, and knock it home to tie it up. Coach Rush wants a timeout.
Timeout on the floor.
I mean, just a beautiful crossover and then a big step back, and he took that from probably 30 feet.
Yeah, that was deep.
And it was.
But it comes down again, Craig, to make free throws.
Free throw.
Don't give up threes.
Yep, and we talked about it a minute and a half ago, and that's exactly what you had said. So the Nighthawks are going to have a chance to win it here in regulation. 12.8 seconds to go. The timeout called by Coach Rush as they're dialing up their strategy. John Hawkins and Rush on the clipboard together. Here's Coach Rush stepping in to deliver the strategy.
With about 4 minutes to go, Menace had 6 points, and now he's up to 17. So you had talked about how fast he can score. So
yep. And that, on the degree of difficulty, that last three was on the scale. I mean, that was tough. And the problem was, from our angle, that thing looked good the minute it left his hand. So that was an impressive bucket. So here are the Nighthawks on the floor. Allen, Terashima, Bergeson, and both Murphy brothers. 12.8 seconds. I'm sure the Vikings will force the inbounds pass to be picked up and then drop back. Allen's going to go to break free. We're going to need a pressure release, and then Terashima's going to call a timeout because that is the last timeout that the Nighthawks had. So it's a 30-second timeout. So Coach Rush will reset the strategy. That pressure release, man, is important in those sets because
I'm going to guess that he's not going to have one guy trying to get open against two defenders. But
the key to that pressure release guy in a last-second situation is that if his defender comes with him, it pulls away the basket protector. So it opens up a chance for a layup. So that'll be an interesting – we'll see what the defensive call is, because if they overload with 5 offensive players in the backcourt and they don't leave a defender, that is not what they're going to do, because it looks like they're going to send Matthew Mays. Well, he's guarding Bergeson, so it's full court man here on the defense. They're not covering the ball. They've got Johnson with his back to the basket. Here comes Murphy, and there's Aaron Murphy, and he is hit hard from behind. 9 seconds. Here's True Allen. He's going to take it all the way down, and we're going to get Nighthawks basketball, which actually worked out pretty well for NNU because it's going to be a baseline out of bounds with 5.7 seconds to go.
No, yeah, the official said, no, it needs to be 5.9.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
A little extra time.
I wish my internal clock worked that exact. All right, same set, no timeouts. Ball is inbounded. Here's Terashima is going to take it up. The floater is missed, and it is overtime for the Nighthawks. So kind of a bittersweet feeling as a Nighthawks fan going to overtime with Western Washington, where the Nighthawks really had played a solid second half until that last minute and a half.
Where's the sweet part?
Bittersweet? Well, the first 18 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So timeout on the floor for the 5-minute overtime period that will start with a jump ball. You look at how the scoring has happened. 16 three-pointers for Western Washington. To give you an idea, They have 26 field goals overall.
It's a little remarkable that the game is tied because they shot 55% from the three-point line and 88% on 17 shots from the free throw line.
Yeah. But offensive rebounds have played a key as the Nighthawks have 38 rebounds, rebounding the Vikings by 8. So it's been, and the Nighthawks only have made 4 threes, so a lot more action in the paint for NNU. I'm just amazed at the idea that there's only been 10 field goals for Western Washington that were 2-point shots. So, but I mean, you've got
That's what they do.
59 attempts and 29 have been 29 have been from beyond the arc. So
yeah.
Conversely, the Nighthawks have made 4, but they only took 12. So, and 7 of those were taken by Bergeson, who to me has the green light no matter where he is. So, I mean, that's the right guy taking threes if you're NNU. So 5 minutes to go. Each team gets a timeout here in the overtime. Only thing different than when we tipped it off to start the game is they'll be going the other direction. So this time, Gabe Murphy wins the tip. And here comes True Allen for 5 minutes of free basketball. Bergeson faces up right on the GNAC logo. He's going to step back against Johnson. High post, Aaron Murphy's going to go to work. The right-handed jump hook is good over the top of Ned.
That was a tough shot. I'm guessing Western Washington will live with that.
Yeah, absolutely. There's Johnson, leading scorer tonight. He and Gabe Murphy both have 23. Nice pump fake by Holden. Take it back out to the hero, Menace. 9 on the shot clock. Hornbuckle takes it in, and it misses short. Rebound down to Gabe Murphy, and we're going to get a foul called on Hornbuckle. That is his 5th foul, and that is a big loss for Western Washington.
Yeah, he has the ball in his hands a lot and does a great job.
How
not
is
only
that,
scoring, but
that is 5 fouls on Hornbuckle. Why are they not? So the statistics.
Yeah, they need.
I think. I'm curious to know what they're trying to. I think what may have happened is that they called it on the wrong person.
Yeah, he gave the wrong signal to the bench,
and the bench
kind of knew that
yeah.
it was Hornbuckle.
Yeah. I mean, they can go to the replay if they need to, to review the foul. So you can see on camera the officials having a discussion about it, but the NNU bench crew on the scorer's table on top of it, so they'll let the officials hash it out. Yeah, and see, that'll be obviously it'll cause unrest probably on the Vikings bench perhaps. So here comes the official to let Coach Dominguez knows. I'm watching the official to see what he's saying. So we're waiting for a. Oh, they're going to call the foul on number 1. That's what it is. So they've given the foul to number 1. Maybe what happened is he gave the signal for number 3.
Yeah, maybe.
And then so that's why the confusion. So Hornbuckle's still in the ball game, and the foul goes on Kai Johnson. That's his 2nd. Free throw is missed by Gabe Murphy. The Nighthawks lead it by 3. Here's Menace. Over to Ned. Ned's going to take it against Murphy. On-ball screen by Holden. Menace takes another fadeaway jumper. This is a 2, and it is good. Menace now with 17 points.
Menace is a menace.
Here's the wraparound to Bergeson. There's Aaron Murphy going to go one-on-one against Ned. He goes up and draws the foul, and Aaron Murphy will go to the line on the 3rd foul on Jonathan Ned.
On the year, Aaron Murphy is a 57% free throw shooter, and he is 0 for 2 tonight, I believe.
We've got a foul called on, no, that was called on Holden, not Ned. So that fouls Holden out of the ball game. So he must have come from the weak side with a slap on that, because I thought it was a body foul on Ned.
I think Ned thought it was a foul called on him.
And I'm sure he would have gladly taken it with only 1 foul tonight. Aaron Murphy's first free throw is off the back of the rim. So the Nighthawks still cling to a 1-point lead. But the free throw line is proving
it's killing the Nighthawks.
16 for 26 tonight. That one is also missed. So rebound down to Ned, and here's Hornbuckle. And he comes down the lane and draws a foul on Terashima. So Hornbuckle is going to go to the free throw line and give perhaps the Vikings a 2-point lead. So Christian Rose checks out. Here comes Gabe Murphy. Hornbuckle, who's got 21 now. And hopefully we can bring some energy to the Nighthawks, who've gotten a little flat here in the overtime. Free throw is up and good, and a 2-point lead back for Western Washington. Here's Terashima up top. Post switches, so they front Gabe at the post. Here's the on-ball screen. Drew Allen with the fadeaway. It's missed and rebounded by Hornbuckle.
Nighthawks have gone away from going inside,
yeah,
which they had so much success in the beginning stages of the second half.
Morrow had done a nice job defensively to front Gabe Murphy, and now Menace has hit another bucket off the dribble. And now a 4-point lead for Western Washington. So the Nighthawks' chins are down a little bit right now. They've got to get their head up. They need a positive trip here on the offensive end. Here's Allen. The floater off the glass is missed. Gabe Murphy with the offensive rebound, and he kicks it back out. 19 on the shot clock. Oh, Gabe's calf is cramped up. He's stuck on the ground, and Hornbuckle was offering to push it back for him. So Hornbuckle and Murphy are having a discussion on the floor. Hornbuckle stayed the entire time to help him up. Man, what a kid. Coach Dominguez is like, hey, get over here. He's down there helping Murphy. He wanted to get up, but it looks like his calves are, yeah, there we go. They're working on both of them there. I think he might have come down kind of awkwardly and it probably cramped him up.
This is when he went down for the rebound.
Yeah.
So 2:11 to go. Nighthawks in possession of the ball with 16 on the shot clock and down 4. And Christian Rose will come in and take place for Aaron Murphy.
Nighthawks just 1 of 3 here in the overtime. So, and 1 of 4 from the line. So that is really. Meanwhile, Western Washington is 3 of 4. And they have all been 2-pointers, which is going against their average here in the overtime period, and have outscored the Nighthawks 7-3. So I'm going to try to get Murphy up off the ground, and he's going to go to the bench. That's a big loss for NNU, as his right leg is, you can tell, just cramped solid. So who did you say came in for
Christian Rose?
Christian Rose. Nighthawks basketball, far side, on the sideline. So plenty of time left. Nighthawks need a spark to lift the spirits. There's True Allen. Rose comes off, back to Allen. Allen's going to take a wide open 3 and knock it home. And that is what the doctor ordered for the Nighthawks.
Big shot there by True Allen, and he's a gamer, man.
Here's Hornbuckle going against. They'll switch over to Menace. 15 on the shot clock. It's a 1-point game. Oh, no call.
How's that not a travel?
My goodness, he did not lose control of the ball, and that is going to go off of Christian Rose with 4 on the shot clock. I don't know if on the other side someone tipped it. I don't think they did.
No.
Interesting. The inbounds to Menace. Menace is going to, I'm sure, take another 3. No, he's going to take a left-handed scoop shot and miss. It's pulled down, and Nighthawks have it. True Allen's going to push. Bergeson, Terashima in the guard set with Allen. Here's the on ball. Terashima finds Aaron Murphy, who's going to go to work. Up, under, and he's going to draw a foul. So Aaron Murphy will go to the free throw line.
That would have been a tough finish there as I was looking at the replay. I've been really impressed with Western Washington's sportsmanship.
Oh, yeah.
Really impressed.
And I'll say, I mean, I've known Tony a long time. I mean, I'm not surprised at all because he's a classy guy. Nighthawks missed the free throw. And he worked under Hall of Famer Brad Jackson for 17 years, I think. And so both free throws were missed. Nighthawks still trail it by 1. But with 20 on the shot clock, not time to foul yet for NNU. So they want to take the three-pointer away. Hornbuckle takes a 3, and he knocks it home. And that is a dagger because it puts a 4-point lead. So Hornbuckle's calming his teammates down. Look at him, he's pointing to his head like we need to use our heads here. That is 17 three-pointers now for Western Washington. And the Nighthawks have their work cut out for them here with 44.6 points, or excuse me, 44.6 seconds to go.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach Dominguez does here, if he plays it straight up or thought of maybe not giving up a 3 if he decides to foul.
Yeah.
The percentages would be in his favor.
In his favor, yeah, unfortunately, as the Nighthawks are just 16 of 30. And that, unfortunately, I believe is the story tonight.
It is the story.
I mean, I hate, you don't want to be negative, but I mean, it's
not negative really, it's just the facts.
Yeah. If the Nighthawks would have shot their season percentage tonight, we wouldn't be in the overtime period. I mean, I think that's
Absolutely.
a safe thing to say. Nighthawks have out-rebounded the Vikings 41-34. and have shot 50.7% from the field. So a great offensive effort. And, you know, we've played 44 minutes of basketball. The Nighthawks only have 8 turnovers. And the most any one player has is 2. And Terashima and Allen combined have 1 turnover.
Yeah, that's
and
impressive.
that's just awesome. The 2 point guards that have handled the ball the entire game have committed 1 turnover. Here's Terashima in traffic out to Bergeson. Bergeson's going to take it all the way in, draw the contact, miss the layup, and it's rebounded by Ned, and then fouled by Aaron Murphy. So, wow. Tough loss.
Well, it's not over yet. There's still 26.1 seconds left. It's only, even if they make both free throws, it's only a 2-possession game.
2 possessions still. Both teams in the double bonus. So 2 free throws coming for Hornbuckle. He is we mentioned earlier, a senior out of Fairbanks, Alaska.
And he's 7 of 7 from the free throw line tonight.
But misses the first one. Now, I do not know who the Vikings captain is, if they have one. But the way he has played tonight on the floor, it wouldn't surprise me if it isn't Daniel Hornbuckle. Second free throw is good. So a 5-point game now for the Nighthawks. Here's Allen. He's going to get the screen, take it all the way into the lane, kick it out. Aaron Murphy's going to draw a foul, and that'll put Murphy back on the free throw line. So the foul is on, I believe he called it on 24. Okay, so that's on
Morrow.
So Murphy to the free throw line. It's up and good. So here comes, going to bring Machado in for Terashima for defense.
This is a rebounding
Yes.
substitution.
Murphy makes both free throws. So now it's a 3-point game. Nighthawks need a steal. Bergeson beats him to the ball. We're going to get a timeout. And they do have 1 timeout left. So that is their final timeout. So defensive pressure, nice job by the Nighthawks. If they can do that again, force that turnover.
Yeah, and that was, you may have just said that, the Western's last timeout, so they don't have any more.
So if that was that means if it was your last one, then you don't have any more.
That would be 0
That's a good point.
in terms of.
Also 0. That's good. This is a tough. If you look at the Nighthawks right now, they are. I mean, they're angry. I mean, in the sense of it's just like they're frustrated because. I mean, there really is only one thing on the stat sheet that they didn't do well tonight.
Right.
I mean, everything else is so positive. So the Nighthawks on defense, Bergeson, Murphy, Aaron Murphy, Terashima, Allen, and Rose. Ned will bring it in. Ned will be the inbounder. So at 6'9", plenty of length. He is not able to run the baseline, so he is stuck in one spot. They're going to go screens, and they're going to immediately foul Menace.
Only 1 second off the clock there, so good job by the Nighthawks, since they did not get the steal, to foul quickly and preserve as much time as possible.
Ten Clay and Gabe Murphy are set to come back for the Nighthawks after the first free throw is shot.
Menace is a 71% free throw shooter on the season.
And he knocks home the first one. So that was the most important one for the Vikings because now they lead by 4. Menace. Second one is also good. So
he has been clutch.
Yes, he has.
The last 5 minutes of the game and
continues it
in the overtime.
So here comes Allen with the basketball. 10 seconds. He's going to take it all the way down. Nope, and miss the wraparound layup. And Morrow has the basketball, and that will do it. And the Nighthawks are going to fall in overtime to the Vikings, 96-91. So, tell you what, for 39 minutes, that was a really enjoyable game if you're a Nighthawks fan.
Yep.
But free throw shooting kind of bit us tonight, and that allowed the overtime. And then Western Washington outscored the Nighthawks in the overtime.
The other thing that does
13-8.
That makes the playoff race
picture even tighter.
More.
NNU falls to 8-7 in the conference, and Western Washington pulls within a game of NNU now at 7-9. So depending on what happens up at Central Washington this evening, Central and Fraser are playing each other. That really won't have an impact on the playoff race. But Saturday's games most definitely will. So thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Craig Stensgaard, joined by Kerry Cook, Josh Burkholder, and his whole crew who bring you the game. Tough loss for the Nighthawks, 96-91. We'll see you on Saturday night with the final home game of the year against Simon Fraser University. Good night.